Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and I'm on VP right now. There was a thread that caught my attention. I thought it'd be pretty fun just to make a video about it. It's just a Fakemon thread. Post what you have here, and the reason why I do it is because I don't really dive into Fakemons that often, but it's nice to see what the pulse of the community will just kind of randomly post about Fakemons, and then I think it could be just a fun little thing to go down and kind of give my thoughts on what the Fakemon look like. We're not going into like an 8th generation, and seems like we're not going to get a lot of new Pokemon or forms, if many more, for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I think this is just a nice time where we can just appreciate fan art or Fakemon art and that kind of own little metagame instead of going like completely nuts about it. So yeah, this first one, not like super sold on it, so we're just kind of going to go down the list and see how it ends up breaking down. Now, one thing that I think will make this interesting is also just all the people that are really interested in the whole Fakemon thing. Also, I would feel that a lot of Pokemon from ROM hacks might be involved in this thread, so I'm just going to kind of go through and be like, oh, that's stupid, or that's awesome, and then someone will be like, oh, but that's from this game, and it's made by this artist, so we're just going to see how it ends up breaking down. Not a big fan of 5th generation, so we have the Infinite Gray Pokemon, Vahiram, and then we also have the Shiny form, so I'm guessing, was this actually like 5th gen fan art, or 5th gen Fakemon, kind of like speculating what's going to happen with one of the Pokemon? Yeah, is this like actual Black and White 2 / Gray version legendary speculation? That's interesting. I would also find it pretty funny to like look at the metagame of this too. Like, we can find some really old Fakemons that were potentially used in leaks. That might make this thread just a bit more interesting. So now I see what's going on right here. Base stats in Gen 5, special attack is 100. What? I would just say Gen 5. That's kind of interesting. Iron Forge reduces damage from super effective hits by 1/4, aka solid filter and solid rock. Interesting. So maybe this isn't like a 5th gen Fakemon, but it still has a nice little interesting twist to it. So let's kind of see what else we have here. I saw these guys going around. The freaking like banana slug Pokemon. I think that when people were just like, oh man, we got new Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Pokemon, but they weren't trying to do it legitimately. They were just like, hey guys, I found the new leaks. Check these bad boys out. Oh, we have something more. Ooh. He's cool. That's a magic bunny Pokemon. And it's like a rabbit in a hat. I get the joke, guys. Actually, it looks kind of neat. It takes a little bit of aspect from Drifloon. I'm kind of getting Delphox vibes as well with like Lopunny ears and stuff. So that's an interesting little Pokemon. I don't know if I would like love it in Pokemon, but I think it's still like a cool idea. So also being able to kind of detach yourself, you know, it's like, all right, these guys aren't going to be in the Pokemon games, so how do we feel about it in general? Now, it's like cool interpretation from a fan perspective of Pokemon, but it's not something I'd be like, yo, this needs to be in the game. Ooh, that's also another pretty cool one. So it's like a water mollusk that's hiding inside of like a clay pot. That's kind of neat. It's like a mix between Crustle and Gastrodons. That's pretty cool. Oh, my version of Alolan exeggutor, because it's supposed to be a dragon. That doesn't make any sense as a dragon. It's just comic relief. What do we got right here? A possum Pokemon. That'd be cool. Mosby, opossum, and impossible. No, don't give me the puns on that. Ghost fighting. That's cool. We didn't, until Marshadow, I believe there were like no ghost fighting Pokemon. I think a possum Pokemon would actually be pretty cool. I don't think it needs to be, well, wait, never mind. I was thinking this is like a Chimera, but no. Oh, this is actually super cool. How have I not seen this before? It's a ghost because they play dead, but I guess it might actually be like a real dead thing. This actually kind of reminds me of like the ghost pirate things from Haunted Hall and Donkey Kong Country 2. I don't know why. It might be like the dull coloration or just kind of like the score there, but this is pretty cool. And then also because the possums, they carry their young on their back, so we have like mini ghost ones that are kind of riding around. That's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, see, this is definitely from some kind of ROM hack. Someone probably posted it out to me, but I don't pay attention to ROM hacks, and yeah, that's a lot of stuff to look at, but it's a full Pokedex. Like, it's crazy the amount of effort that people put into these sometimes. So post, like, talk about your favorite ROM hack or your favorite Fakemon from that. But then also artists just come out and kind of throw down their own things. This definitely looks like a starter for whatever Pokemon game, or just some kind of chill thing, you know. Hey, these would be the starters if I made them. We got like fire ants. I was like, wait, is this like firebug, fire ant kind of thing? That's kind of neat. I have no idea what's going on there. Narwhal whale with like a little bit of Spheal and Samurott kind of inspiration. Then we just have trees for horns and stuff. Oh, that's not completely sold about that one. That just seems like some kind of generic griffin looking thing. What do we have right here? We have another one. What in the... Yep. I totally know what that is. Makes sense. Seems legit. I don't even know if that one fits in the screen region. I just got blown up right there. I was about to say, did the post already fall apart just after so little? So yeah, we got... I'm not a huge fan of, like, fighting bugs. That's kind of creepy. We got that. That's all right looking. All right. So not as cool stuff. Hey, where have I seen you before? That seems like the snowman Chinese leak that people were passing around. Oh boy, llama mushroom? I have no idea. Oh, okay, now we're getting some crazy stuff. Yo, Farfetch'd evolution. I've loved a lot of the Farfetch'd evolution stuff. Like, Samurai Farfetch'd needs to happen at some point in my life. Also, there's a third form. Oh man, I wish I had like a movable screen region for this. So I don't expect like the super crazy res ones. Yeah, giraffe Pokemon. Giraffe's the only one we have, which makes it super obvious that it's a giraffe Pokemon, but it's fairly forgettable. I was about to say, yeah, we need a giraffe Pokemon. Then I realized we have Girafferig, but it doesn't have the best representation. That's kind of interesting, but cool. It's like a mix between Smeargle and Emolga, and I feel like there's a little bit of like Minccino as well. So we have dragon thing. Yeah, that's cool. See, like, ooh, a mouse Pokemon that actually has like Redwall feel to it. I don't know. I didn't read Redwall. I just saw like the cover where I see like a medieval fighting mouse, and for some reason that just hit me right there. It's like Zoroark colors, but actually a mouse that does things, which is kind of neat. Oh my god, it's a Sushi Pokemon. How would I feel about a Sushi Pokemon? That's a good question. I freaking love sushi. I have sushi like once or twice a week. I've had sushi 3 times a week in my life before. I should probably dial it back. I might need an intervention on this one. But you can do it because, like, yeah, you have like the shrimp inside the roll and it fights. And it's not like completely a dead fish, so it's alive and sentient, which is kind of neat. That's sad. Let's take the environmental disasters and then just ring fish through bottles. That's something. Little too technical for my taste. You know, I don't like the try-hard designs, even though sometimes there are some crazy try-hard designs. All right, Ultra Beast. Zenyatta. Zenyatta Ultra Beast. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, Beast Boost. How would I feel about that? I want to say that it's too similar. Like, it doesn't feel Ultra Beast enough, but at the same time, Pheromosa is just like a cockroach. So that's kind of going off the same idea. Was this a Fakemon? Did someone try to post this as a leak at some point? Kind of. Because it's like Ubio 6. I feel like if done properly, that could have maybe passed off as like a fake. I feel it just doesn't have that like a weirdness factor. It seems too earthly to be an Ultra Beast, at least to me. We got normal flying, and then it evolves into, hey, we have the preview for Oricorio right there. Whoa, this guy just kind of posted off his favorite. What in the world are you? I mean, is this supposed to be a Salandit pre-evolution? Because it looks like a weird Salandit pre-evolution. What a ceremonial Pokemon. I was about to say, like, it doesn't have eyes. That's a crazy ostrich. Oh, dude. We need a ghost possum Pokemon. It needs to have. I love the X over the eyes too, because that's just like the playdead opossum. Damn it, that's too cool. I want it now. All right, that one. I think that one wins. Okay. I don't know about the name Chimedong, but I can see what's going on right here. I think that's a little too close to Chimecho, unless it's supposed to be like an evolution for Chimecho. But then it has like this. So that definitely seems very Japan-inspired and very ceremonial. I kind of like that idea. That's kind of neat. This? Mines? Are these like underwater mines? That kind of reminds me of the Electrode fake. See, that's the fun thing. After being a part of the Pokemon community for so many years, like, I didn't really fall for fakes back in the 4th, 5th, and early 6th generation. But ever since getting into YouTube and stuff, you know, you just get so much exposure when you live on the pulse of the community. So now I have a response to almost all of these, which is pretty crazy, because it's either I've experienced something similar to it, or I can feel a time frame where it would have been relevant. And if it wasn't, that's like so crazy, is that if something came out before Pokemon Sun and Moon that looks like a Sun and Moon Fakemon or something, there's just a lot of weirdness going on with the Fakemons. Then sometimes you just get completely inspired and you want to see it in the game. I like this idea, different kind of sharks and stuff. That's cool, kind of cool. I'm not a huge fan of like deer Pokemon or even deer Fakemon stuff. You might have been able to gather that so far. That's cool. That reminds me of that plant that you have to kill in RuneScape for Slayer after it like overgrows and stuff. I don't remember the quest. Zombu. Ghost Normal. Has been experimented on and examined for over 50 years. This Pokemon's first show evidence of the ability to be dead. Oh, it's a Schrodinger's cat Pokemon. That's actually pretty dope. We have this guy. I think this is, yo, like when was this? I need to like reverse image search this one. When did this happen? Oh dear God. The reverse image search put me on a Fakemon thread from August 2014. I might have to go through it, which, oh my, okay. So if there's enough here, I might do this for a separate video, like looking at old Fakemon threads, because if this picture is from 2014, this is Oricorio levels of stuff. That actually kind of blows my mind, because it's supposed to be a Darwin-ish kind of Pokemon. I think this is more Australian, like a Kiwi that just kind of goes nuts. But the idea of a Darwin Pokemon, you know, different islands mean different forms of evolution, and that's kind of what happened with Oricorio. Alright, that's just a little too crazy for me. See what I mean? Like, the relevance and the context kind of just makes this wild. Alright, so what we got? What we got right here? Oh, got a volcano Pokemon. Oh, he's adorable. He's adorable right there. And then the evolution kind of looks nice. Feels like, I don't want to say better camera up, because Numel's like one of the coolest Pokemon ever. But yeah, not a huge fan of humanoid Pokemon as well. I guess Alolan coughing right there. That's a little too surreal for me right there. Yeah, I think they were, oh, yo, a sturgeon Pokemon would be dope. Am I like not making a fool of myself? Because like a sturgeon is like a real life Pokemon. It freaking has like armor on it and stuff. It is one of those things like real creatures that are like Pokemon. Sturgeon Pokemon would be dope. And since I can't remember one off the top of my head, we just need a better sturgeon Pokemon. Holy crap, I refreshed the page and it just blew up. So we got a couple more things to look at. Looks like we're getting into lower quality stuff. That's like Trevenant kind of stuff, except grass ground, so more just treant stuff. What in the world? I was about to say, I saw udders. I was like, there's no way those are udders. But yeah, is that steel poison or normal poison? Okay, that's kind of an. What is that? Mad cow disease, the Pokemon. Whoa. Too bad Pokemon Clover is better. So is this like concept art for a fan Pokemon game or something? Looking at, yeah, I think we're starting to get to like lower quality stuff. That's an interesting little Pokemon. And yeah, so not a huge, actually the eyes on that are kind of weird. We're not a huge fan of the snail thing, but snail electric is interesting. And then we have karate, like Lee Sin bird Pokemon. Cool. Actually, definitely not karate. People are gonna be mad. Shao Kahn. So Fowlin and Shao Kahn. Okay. So yeah, like a monk kind of Pokemon. Got it. Got it. See, guys, I'm not that ignorant. What are you? Okay. I could see that. Like a witch, or not witch, our plague doctor kind of Pokemon. There's so much inspiration that is out there and how many cool ideas. I think it has to be built around the region though. Like one thing I noticed Pokemon Sun and Moon, a lot of Pokemon feel like they're at home in the Alola region. So to get into some of these darker themes, you know, you would need a more, I don't want to say barren, because like people live there. It's a region, and even if it is like tainted by the villains or some kind of like legendary Pokemon disaster, you know, you need like a specific place to kind of fit these Pokemon in. However, I could just see like a really ghostly kind of swamp or bog kind of area, or Transylvania feeling place, you know, to kind of just put a possum ghost Pokemon. That'd be pretty dope. You know, get one of those things going on. On that, I think this is a pretty fun post. I gotta check out some of the older posts as well. Like, what if we go back to like 2011 and it predicts something from like Pokemon Sun and Moon looking? That'd be crazy. So there we go, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I had a bit more fun with this than I thought. You know, I'm not all against Fakemons. It's just when you use it to say new Pokemon and you find like an obscure Fakemon and an obscure 4chan post, and not even Google image search tells you who's made it, because it just got randomly posted somewhere and that was kind of it. So it's one of those things like, yeah, like they're cool. It's a nice jumping board to come up with ideas as to what you can find in Pokemon. Just do it responsibly. You know, enjoy Fakemon responsibly and everything's good to go. So guys, enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.